Is Wakhaf of the First Dynasty any good in patch 5.2? Finally, I'm able to get to the special Tomb Kings, the lords you unlock with 200 canonic jars each, and yes, that's a stiff cost early in your campaign, and probably well into the middle, so it's good to know what you're getting, not just individually, but along the way of the associated dynasty. Therefore, these videos will be mini tutorials on the tech tree as I go. Awesome! Recruited from sitting and researching the wisdom of the First Dynasty, plus the low cost of 200 canonic jars, all species accepted, you get Wakhaf of the First Dynasty, statistically and skill tree identical to all generic Tomb Kings, which actually gives a huge amount of flexibility. But you're here for the special stuff. Wakhaf comes with plus 20% ambush success chance, cumulative with all other sources of it, such as Asaf Blessing, the Dead Stand Sentinel, heroes with Cunning embedded, and so on. Wakhaf himself comes with charge bonus plus 16, applying on foot and to all mounts, and has innate stock on himself alone. But yes, that includes when you're on the Sphinx. Furthermore, all ranged units in his army get plus 10% range, and all units generally get plus 8 melee attack so long as the army is fighting a battle on desert terrain. In practice, this is a gigantic bonus, and since the Dynasty buffs chariots, he's basically a must-have for Cetra and Arkan, and not to be lightly dismissed with others. I mean, stock on a war kitty crashing into enemy artillery, it can be very nuts. Anyway, each dynasty has one hero for 100 canonic jars, and one for 2500 gold, and one for 1000 gold. Here, the order is Lich Priest, Necrotect, and Tomb Prince. Thus, a Tomb Prince is by far the easiest to get cost-wise. Proclamation of the First Dynasty, which costs a stiff 5000 gold, rewards you with plus 5% from trade tariffs, construction cost minus 10% for infantry and chariot buildings, and it says plus 10% campaign movement range. Not for him, for all armies. That's kind of important. Runic Inscriptions grants plus 8 charge bonus to chariot and Nehekara warriors, plus 15% ammunition and 10% reload time reduction for archer chariots. The Ossuary Dirge offers plus 5 melee attack and defense to all skeleton chariots and Nehekara warriors. First Dynasty plans slaps on 10 armor and plus 10% weapon strength to both. So this is the dynasty that boosts the Nehekara warriors and skeleton chariots, the latter which are surprisingly good units in current patch, if fragile, and that anti-infantry double sword infantry are very decent too. They just take a lot of damage, so you often end up merging them or replacing them with other units, or both. In a pinch, there are still one-turn recruitment units you can spam, and which fight very hard against low to mid-tier infantry. And this is linked to Wakhaf's personal boosts, yes. If you're fighting in the desert, you have few obstructions to worry about, and adding plus 8 to the melee attack of Nehekara warriors plus the tech tree boost jacks that up to pretty impressive levels. The chariots getting that melee attack for free, even in pitched melee, is nice too, but this applies to everyone. Stalkers stab better, Ushabti slash better, everyone joins into the fun, as long as you're fighting in the desert. Even if you're not, this is a solid choice, and a path to 10% more campaign movement range is kind of a big deal. Take care, and have fun surprising the enemy backline with your stealth War Sphinx. If you want to make the camouflage last longer, you could always have it crawl on its belly.